Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
So, you've lost your job and you're applying for unemployment. One of the biggest questions people have is this: is there a waiting period for unemployment benefits? The short answer is, it almost always depends entirely on what state you live in. Many states have something called a waiting week. This is typically the first full week that you are eligible for benefits after you file your claim. During this week, you won't receive any payment. You have to fulfill all the requirements, like searching for work, but you won't get paid for it. Think of it like a deductible on an insurance policy. You have to meet this 1-week requirement before your benefits can actually start paying out. States like Texas and Florida, for example, have historically used this 1-week unpaid waiting period. The idea behind it is to give the state agency time to process your application and to discourage claims for very short-term job losses. However, not every state does this. Some states, like California and Maryland, have eliminated the waiting week completely. In those states, your benefits can start accruing from the very first week you are eligible, which is a huge help for people who need financial assistance immediately. It's also really important to know that these rules can change. During major economic events, like the COVID-19 pandemic, many states that normally had a waiting week decided to waive it. They did this to get money into the hands of unemployed workers as quickly as possible. This shows that the rules aren't always set in stone, which is why checking the current policy is so critical. So, how do you find out the rule for your specific state? This is the most important step. You must go directly to your state's official unemployment, Department of Labor, or workforce agency website. Do not rely on old articles or general information, because policies can be updated. Look for a frequently asked questions or FAQ section on their site. This is where you will always find the most accurate and up-to-date information about whether your state has a waiting week and how it works. Remember, even if your state has no waiting week, it still takes time to get your first payment. After you apply, your claim needs to be approved. Then you have to start certifying your eligibility each week, which means confirming you were still unemployed and were able and available to work. It can often take 2 to 3 weeks, or sometimes longer, from the time you first apply to when you actually see money in your bank account, so be prepared for that initial delay. We hope this clears up the confusion about unemployment waiting periods. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.